This is an end of season video for building 102. My name is Stella Macheridis and it's the 3rd of August 2014. And this year we only worked in this building for 6 or 7 days, but we still managed to do some work in both these spaces, space 17 here and space 18 here. So if we start with space 17, we removed a cluster of pits here, 3 pits, 7621, 7624 and 7625, which we're not really sure what they were, but they could have been emptied pits for caches, or they could also be some kind of scars for pots or grinding stones. We're not really sure, because there were no finds, except for a very nice bone ring in 7625 here, and a nice obsidian flake and a bone here in 7621. We also excavated another pit here, this small one, 7628, which had a very nice plastered base. And on this base there was stuck some human bones of a child, and we think it's some kind of retrieval pit for a bone cache of some sort. Finally, in this space we removed a burial here, 7626, which is cut in an earlier floor because this area was truncated in 2012. But we removed the burial because bones were popping up. And it was a burial of a very small infant, a perinatal individual. And it was tightly flexed and kind of crumbled together in this small little pit, which we now also can see actually cuts another similar pit, probably a burial. So that was the work in space 17. If we walk into the space 18, we can see it's a lot messier. And here we have removed a whole packing layer here, and we came to a very disturbed floor level, which had phytoliths covering all of it. But they have dried up, so they are not very visible now. And especially in this part of space 17, it is disturbed. But it's also here that we have found most activities in 2013 when we dug here last. And what we have done other than this here is that we have removed the walls of feature 3698. And we have come down to a level where we stop because we didn't have time to do more. But we can now see more clearly how they have constructed this bin. And they probably built the side walls first and then the front wall, which they repaired at some point here with the makeup layer which we have removed. Also, we have worked on this bin, which we also are not finishing this year. But we removed a subdivision here in its western part. It had a mini basin here and a shelf, which we removed. So the following years we will expect to have a lot of things going on here in this area, where we already now can see at least 2 more bins, and continue working on this bin and this threshold area as well. Okay? Is it?